So the season premiere of SmackDown just finished. Really good show in fairness to WWE. It did have some controversial good moments, but if you didn't know, it was the season premiere. They only announced it like 100 times on the actual show. No idea what it actually means. I'm sure people in the United States can fill me in the comment section down below. But this is things you might have missed. And before we get started, make sure you've hit the like button. It really helps the videos. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free! Now, before we get into tonight's video, if you haven't already, before SmackDown, I put up a new Lily Mask video. It's official. Go check that out. And there will be a rant during this video. It's very rare it happens, but it's happening tonight. But the biggest OMG moment come at the end of the show when Edge challenged Seth Rollins to Hell in a Cell. What a moment. This is the Edge I want to see. This is absolute gold by WWE. To watch Seth come out, do the whole stick, that was great. To see Seth Rollins' jaw drop as the challenge got laid out. Hell in a Cell just probably felt the most important it's felt for a long time. And now we know why WWE planned Hell in a Cell earlier on this year. They did it in June, and it's because they can do another match later on this year. That's what the Hell in a Cell match should be. It should be for feuds that deserve it, and not just because it's a pay-per-view's name. But we started off SmackDown with the EST, Bianca Belair, and of course Becky Lynch somehow got her own table on the outside of the ring in the entranceway, and Sasha Banks on the commentary table. And I want to give a shout out to Pat McAfee, who kept his eyes on the ring at all times. How many of you would have done that? Let's be honest. I was watching you, Pat. You was very good. Round of applause, Pat McAfee. But this segment gave birth to the new graphic for Big Time Bex. Very controversial on Twitter. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Did you notice it's feathers in her hair? I thought that was pretty cool. But the segment did make Bianca Belair shine as she lifted both Becky and Sasha, ending up with Sasha falling onto the table and Becky then being KO'd on top of Sasha Banks through the announce table. I love this segment. We have seen it before where Bianca lifts two women at the same time in NXT specifically, but genuinely, great callback. And it was such a good moment for Bianca. She's had a lot of twists and turns recently with Becky coming back, losing the championship. Very easy to give up on her. They haven't done that, and to give her a good moment like this was really, really cool. And when you think it's all over, we found out Sasha Banks left her blueprint knuckle things at ringside, and, well, Pat McAfee could not wait to try them out. I love Pat McAfee's gold, man. The Tribal Chief with the entire bloodline was on the show mid-show this week, which was quite cool. And it was all focused around the wise man, Paul Heyman. Oh boy, Paul, what have you done? Roman seemingly didn't believe him about the whole Brock Lesnar situation, and he made Heyman cut a promo to the mic to Brock Lesnar. But notice Roman's eyes never left Heyman for a moment. I don't know if Roman bought this or not, but it was an amazing promo. One thing we can guarantee with Paul Heyman is you're probably going to get the best promo of the night. And honestly, it definitely was. It was great. Ending with him bowing and praying to the Tribal Chief. Paul Heyman, you're the GOAT, man. Earlier on today, we heard from
Shinsuke Nakamura! Yeah!
As he surrendered his crown to the WWE because the King of the Ring is upon us. Only 8 participants in the King of the Ring tournament this year. Kind of a little bit low, but there's only a couple of weeks to go. That's probably why. You can see all the participants on the screen. Some interesting matches for sure. Surprised Nakamura's not a part of it. Surprised Happy Corbin, who actually won it last year, is not a part of it. Here is the bracket for the Queen's Crown as well. Very interesting matches. Definitely getting some feuds with Liv and Carmella, which we are going to talk about. Well, I'm going to run about. I haven't even recorded it yet, but I know I'm not happy about what happened tonight for sure. But I think at this point, looking at this bracket, it's got to be Shayna Baszler winning it. Surely. Rey Mysterio lost to Sami Zayn this week in the qualifying for the King of the Ring match. And of course, Sami Zayn, ecstatic he won. He actually put the cape on his head. Isn't it meant to go around your neck, Sami? What? I don't know. But he did stir the pot once again with Dominik Mysterio, saying to Dominik that I think you're better than your dad. Really laying on this thing where Mysterios could split. And we actually saw kind of Dominik Mysterio cost Rey Mysterio the match tonight as he tried to fix the turnbuckle. It wasn't a heel turn, didn't do anything shenanigans-wise, but he tried to help Rey, and it ended up costing his dad. Are we going to see the split? I think we might be, I really do. So we actually had a decent look tonight at the Queen's crown and the King of the Ring crown. Interestingly, though, did you notice that the King of the Ring crown they had out on stage is not the same King of the Ring crown that Shinsuke Nakamura wore? I thought that was kind of interesting. WWE aren't doing this one cheap. Shout out to Zelina Vega, who cut a promo on SmackDown before her match, and you know what? Really good promo, so thumbs up for that promo. And then she had the match with Toni Storm and was victorious, advancing to the semi-finals of the Queen's Crown tournament. But now it's all time for you two.
Watch me.
WWE, seriously, okay? How the fuck did you have Liv Morgan lose to Carmella clean? I don't understand this. I really don't, okay? Liv Morgan has proven time and time again that she's over with the WWE Universe. And for the last few weeks, you have her lose her matches clean, and not only clean, but with very little offense. I don't understand. Now, there was literally a thing on Twitter the other day about Liv and Britt Baker. Was it a tease for AEW? I don't think so. I think it was just wrestlers having fun. Maybe this is punishment for that. Maybe. But to have Liv eliminated like this super quick, super early in the first round makes zero sense at all. And honestly, at this rate, how do you expect fans to continue investing people if when we invest, you do this kind of poop to them? Let's be honest, WWE. SmackDown showed off the result of their draft picks this week. And you know what? I was saying the SmackDown roster may not be as big as what we expect. But when you see the names like this, oh my God, it's huge. And then we've got the Royal Rumble. If you want to go to the Royal Rumble, exclusive travel packages are available from this Tuesday. So if you're interested in going, get those exclusive travel packages. That's really cool. We had Happy Talk return this week with Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss. Yep, this was a thing. How many hats do they have? Why do they have so many hats? Is that I don't even know, is that a thing? But oh yeah, I know it was this apparently called a joke.
What instrument do you find in a bathroom? A tube of toothpaste.
Yep, that's officially a thing apparently. I don't even know. Mace got a really cool backstage promo this week. This dude's huge. Look at the size of it. What? WWE giving Mace a little bit of time on the microphone. You know what? This is how they should be booking Karrion Kross. Why have they got this so backwards? I don't know, but I'm actually into this. Mace seemed really dominating tonight, saying he wanted to annihilate everyone. And we got the confirmation next week, Naomi versus Sonya Deville for SmackDown. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Sonya Deville has not wrestled since August of 2020, and she's really good in the ring. If you've never seen her wrestle, you're in for a treat. Hopefully, there's no ring rust. Hopefully, we're going to see the best Sonya Deville, because you're in for a treat if you haven't seen her wrestle before. Obviously, the match of the night tonight was definitely Finn Balor versus Cesaro. What a great match. Honestly, the fact that this match could happen for the last year and it hasn't is ridiculous. WWE need to make this happen more. This is such a cool thing. Next week, we get Balor versus Sami Zayn on SmackDown. Supersized Smackdown. That's pretty cool. Carmella versus Zelina Vega. Should be freaking Liv Morgan. And of course, Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks. That's going to be a fun one for sure. I thought SmackDown was okay. Kind of annoyed me with the whole Liv Morgan thing for sure. I think that did take a point or two off for me. So honestly, SmackDown this week, 7.25 out of 10. Being conservative, but still being very, very honest because there were some cool moments on the show. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Peace!